That is the value of a soul to God. So what is the value of a soul? In America in 1986, baby Jessica, 18 months old, fell in a well. Our pastor and I were in America then, and CNN was not as big as it was. In fact, this is the incident that brought CNN to limelight. Because as that girl fell, the mother called the police, and the police came in 3 minutes that looked like forever. The police came to that hole that day. The detectives came, ambulance came, fire service came, and they began to think about how to bring this little girl, 18-month-old girl, not even a boy, out of this well. They dug around it. They dug beside it. They went under. They did everything. They drilled carefully. And while that was going on, they were talking to the girl, singing rhymes to her, pumping oxygen into the hole. America stood still. I saw it with my eyes. I didn't read it in the internet. I saw it happen. For 53 hours, they struggled and struggled and did everything. They sang song to her. Once in a while, she sang about Winnie the Pooh in the hole. She sang every nursery rhyme. She cried, she grumbled, she complained. And they couldn't pass food to her because the food could drop on her head. So all they did was talk to her and talk to her. They used every psychology possible to talk that girl to life. Pumping oxygen into the hole. After 53 hours, they pulled Jessica out alive from the hole. That is the value of a life. She is 31 years old today. She's married with children. What is the value of a soul? We all watched on 15th of April 2013 when 2 bombs went up near the finish line of the Boston Marathon. How many of you remember that? And there were 3 people killed. 3 spectators were killed, and 16 were, their limbs were cut off, and about 260 were wounded. If you remember then, all the routes leading to Boston were shut. Nobody could come into Boston, nobody could go out. And the police searched every way, every street, until they brought out those 2 boys. Do you remember? And they sentenced them to life. That is the value of a life. That is how people are supposed to be looked after. I don't know if you remembered on the 9th. I will never forget, because that was the day my mother died. On the 9th of January 2015, I sat in this room trying to concentrate. Something just was not right that day. And before we knew it, police was all over Paris, because in Bataclan, in that theater, a mad man had gone in and shot about 22 people dead. You remember that day? I remember it because I was watching the TV. I was cold. Something was just not right. Nothing was right. Auntie Reggie was sick. She went home. But my mother was dying that day. My mother died after prayer meeting that day. But that was the day. And when those terrorists went and shot that Bataclan, Paris stood still. You remember? They entered every house. They went to neighboring Brussels. They combed through every apartment, every lead, until they tracked down those guys. And justice was done. That is the value of a life. What is the value of a life? In Nigeria, 10, 20, 50, 100, 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 die, and nothing happens. Life continues. And as these things happen, you see senators sitting and laughing in their meetings. Somebody could be complaining about this and they'll be laughing, because they have police, a mobile police, and everybody guarding them and watching them. And so people die every week, every month here. People have been cut into pieces with knives and machetes, shot down with guns, burned in their sleep. Nothing has happened. And ladies and gentlemen, nothing will happen. Because we live in a so-called third world country full of educated people, full of oil money, without leaders. Many people have been kidnapped, some killed. Nothing has happened. Buildings collapse and people die. We don't see or hear anything after that. And then the next one falls again. The next one falls. Nothing happens. Craters on the road cause accidents and people keep dying at the same spot. Of course, our leaders fly in helicopters over those craters. And nothing happens. What is the value of a soul in Nigeria? 1 cow, or 10 cows, or 100 cows, or 300 cows? Rather, what is the value of a cow in Nigeria in comparison to a human being? Not the value of a life, but what is the value of a cow? So 300 cows are killed, and over 1,000 people die. And they say it's reprisal, is retaliatory. Or so you retaliate, cows die and you kill people? Is that the equivalent? So if 300 cows die and 1,000 people die, it means that the value of 1 cow in Nigeria is 3 human beings. What is the value of a cow in Nigeria? People keep dying because of cows. Farms are abandoned because of cows. Villages have been taken over, deserted and abandoned because of herdsmen. When did cows become more important than human beings? It is understandable when people die from natural causes like accidents, things we cannot do anything about. But when human beings go on a rampage in cold blood, and not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, over and over again, they go, they kill, they maim, displace human beings. Nothing happens. Mr. President, something is wrong. And something is very, very wrong. About a year or 2 ago, I'm not sure of the exact time, Mr. President, you dressed in your full general's uniform. You summoned all the generals of Nigeria to Zamfara to fight against cattle hustling, which is good. But sir, people are being killed. You have not said anything. You have not worn your uniform. What happened to your uniform, sir? I refuse to agree, sir, that cows are more important to you than human beings. I don't believe so. Something must be wrong. And sir, if we need to help you to get rid of that thing, we need to get rid of it. Because human beings must be more important than any animal. Mr. President, sir, this message is to you. Stop the killings in Nigeria. Mr. President, sir, stop the killing of innocent people. I speak to you right now as a pastor and as a head of an organization that has lots of people, sir, who voted for you. Mr. President, stop the killing of innocent children. Stop the killing of innocent boys. Stop the killing of innocent girls. Stop the killing of the youth of Nigeria, the future of Nigeria. Stop the killings of men and women. Stop the killing of every farmer. Stop the killing of every Muslim in this country. Stop the killing of every Christian. Stop the killing of an unbeliever and an animist. The Constitution of Nigeria gives everybody the right to start to live in this nation and choose the religion of their lives. Mr. President, sir, stop whoever it is that is causing this havoc and atrocities in our country. Stop the Fulani herdsmen, sir. Stop the miscreants. I heard somebody said it was not herdsmen, it's miscreants. Stop the bandits. Whatever they are, whoever they are, wherever they came from, stop them. Sir, it is within your power to stop this evil. Mr. President, you and I know that you can stop this. You have the machinery, you have the force, you have the power, and we have given you the mandate. You can stop this evil. You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, police, military, navy, air force, all. You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. President, if you decide today, if you want today, these killings will stop. I have seen you do it. We have seen you do it. When you came into power, in 3 months or so, 6 months, Boko Haram was almost brought to a standstill. We have seen you stop IPOB. In a few days, you brought Operation Python. And in few days, these people were stopped. Sir, they did not kill one person. They did not burn one house. But the Fulani or whoever it is have been burnt, the Fulani headsmen have been burning and killing people. And sir, where are the pythons? Where are the scorpions? No, Mr. President, you have not tried enough. You have not done enough. In fact, in our estimation, you have not done anything. You have not said anything. You have not rejected this. Sir, if you do enough, we will tell you. If you do enough, I will speak for you. But sir, the last time I heard your voice was when you took the oath. Mr. President, sir, some organizations have come out to say they are in charge of these killings. Is it true? What have you done, sir? What are you waiting for, Mr. President? We as a people, we the body of Christ in Nigeria, condemn in the most intensity and seriousness of this word, condemn these killings. We condemn any government that will not act to defend its people. And we call upon you, sir, to stop this killing. So I come as a woman and as a mother. And I kneel before you, Mr. President, on behalf of the children, on behalf of the next generation that is being killed, on behalf of the peaceful Christians who do not wish any harm upon this country, whom some people have sworn to sweep out of Nigeria on our behalf. We love our country. We have served this country. We are faithful and loyal person. On behalf of all of us, I appeal to your sense of being a father. I appeal to your sense, sir, of being a grandfather. I appeal to your sense of being a decent Muslim man. Islam is peace. I appeal to that sense, sir. Islam cannot take the peace of somebody and be peaceful. I appeal to that sense, sir. I appeal to your sense of being a general who was trained to defend the country. Not a tribe, not a section, but a country. I appeal to that sense, sir. I appeal to the fact that you are a general to stand up and do what you need to do. I appeal to the fact, and to me this is the real thing. The fact that you are the commander-in-chief. Speak a word today. Give the army the permission today. Give the police the permission. Give the military, give everybody the permission, and see if this nonsense doesn't stop in one day. So ina rokenka, Baba, kai baba ne, Baba, ba uban da zai wata da gidansa. Ina rokenka, fi sabilillahi, in the name of God the merciful, the most benevolent, and the most beneficial. I plead with you, sir, in the name of Allah, whom you serve, stop this mayhem. You can do it, sir. It's in your power. May posterity not judge you, sir, as somebody who sat down and watched a whole nation collapse because you did not keep your word. Your promise to us was that you were for nobody and you were for all of us. I challenge you today to be for all of us. God bless you, sir. Stand on your feet, everybody. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria.